Today we're going to be ranking famous streamer gaming setups and placing them in a tier list. Let's go. Okay. Yo.
All right.
Okay, first up we are starting with the Warzone god himself, JoeWo.
Going on to my gaming monitor.
Okay, starting off clean.
Good.
This is actually like a just nice, clean setup. I noticed right away though, he has a nice big desk, but he has like everything just pulled up so close. And I understand if you were like one of those like just hardcore gamers, a lot of them need the screen like right there. I don't get it. I think it's like too much personally.
I get it. I have bad eyesight.
I don't know. Either way, 3 screens, pretty damn clean, if I'm gonna say so. And I don't know if he's just doing this just for like showing off his setup or not, but he doesn't have any mouse room at all. And I know he plays on controller, but this is a little squished, even if you do move things around a bit. But I guess if you're on controller, does it really matter? I don't know. And then for his PC setup, I almost didn't notice this, but he actually has a second one behind his main PC. I'm sure this is a streaming PC, but definitely nice looking PCs.
I like that everything has the same kind of color scheme and it creates a really good vibe for the whole setup.
Color schemes are so important. They really are. Just, it puts everything together so well. What are you going to rank it?
I mean, I know it's the first one, but I feel like it might be an A.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to give an S right away. I don't think this is quite an S. I've seen some crazy setups on YouTube, but this is a solid A in my opinion too. JoeWo, nice. You get an A. Next up, we have our first true degenerate streamer, Asmongold.
What is up with the cup collection?
Okay.
Look at the amount of...
To be fair, this was a setup from like a year ago, I believe. And I know he has another video somewhere post cleaning up, but I'm sure it already looks like this again.
Sauce he has here from like Chick-fil-A or whatever that is.
What are you talking? That's obviously
This is how my
Wendy's
mom
chili.
I bet that's the room right now.
Oh no.
That is that's insane.
Look at the chair next to the desk.
Okay, let's not be too harsh. Let's go take a look at the cleaned up version before we give him a good ranking.
Well, he's starting at an F-, so
Okay. So there we go. That's my computer right over there, and that's one of my screens. That's my OBS.
Still a little dirty.
It's not looking great.
That's what I'm usually on, and that is that's you guys right over there. And so let's look at this one here. This is my mouse pad.
Not the keyboard pull-out tray.
The keyboard pull-out tray, I understand that comes with a lot of like pre-built desks. Those things are awful. Never install those if you can, but like it's more so the fact that his keyboard is way too big for where his mouse is on that thing. It is it's just not a good fit.
Well, the keyboard's falling off of the edge.
One thing that's pissing me off is he has this monitor angled off to the side, so you're gonna have to be tilting your head while you're gaming. That's absolutely unacceptable. His stream deck is sideways. Definitely a D-gen setup still. So we're not going as low as F today, but a D?
Yeah.
Oh, giving him a D. Asmongold, you get a D.
You get an F from me.
And then next up, we have one of the fastest rising creators on Twitch, Nadia.
Turn on this PC. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about.
Okay, I think she just moved into this place.
I think you're the only streamer who uses 5 lights.
Well, we actually have more.
You know,
than
lighting
5
is important.
lights. I also use Google Chrome as my light. No,
Never mind. Do not use Google Chrome as your
this,
light on a monitor.
This right here needs to go over here. This is my light.
Just
it lights up the side of my face.
place your lights better.
Wow.
Anyway, this is a mess, but at least she has nice stuff, so that's a plus. And I will say,
anxiety.
She also is a controller player, so like same thing with Joe. You don't need that much mouse space, but it's bad. This is 2 big keyboards, your Go XLR directly in the middle of your mouse pad. Obviously need to work on her cable management. But yeah, her lighting situation is something else with the lighting like from underneath. I don't know what's up with that. Just she needs to get these lights up here.
The PC itself looks nice though.
Yeah, most of these streamers do have the nice like O11 dynamic. It looks like they're probably all pre-built. If I had to guess, you know, this really wouldn't be that bad of a setup if she just pushed everything back because her equipment is really nice.
But do you think that's ever gonna happen?
Realistically, she probably has never pushed this back. I'm sure it still looks like that today. So I think I'm kind of leaning towards a C because it does look like this.
Yeah.
Nadia, you're getting a C from us. Next up, we have the OG King of Fortnite, Myth.
And then we have the setup. Doing a lot of testing out different
pretty plain
monitors real quick so we can see everything. Oh yeah, and then we have Hassan. He is my he's serving as a diffuser right now.
Hey, he knows what a diffuser is. I appreciate that. Way to go, Myth.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have like sick RGB and crazy in the background, and I'm just like living room.
I will say there's something about streamers like being in like a living room space that just makes it feel almost cozier in a way. I almost like it. This just feels more like real. But that said, let's take a look at this. A lot of monitors. He has one light diffused.
Boring.
It is, but it isn't because of the monitor's layout. I don't know. Obviously, like he said, he doesn't have any RGB. He doesn't have any sort of like art up on the wall. His cable management is obviously atrocious here, as with most streamers.
Is it a sit-stand desk? Kind of looks like it.
It could be. It could be.
That's a plus.
All right, let's take a look at this other angle. Yeah, definitely really not that much on his desk, which I really, really appreciate. Overall, like, not a bad setup, just isn't the most flashy one in my opinion.
All right, so what are we ranking him?
This is not an A setup, and I don't think it's a C setup. It's clean, nothing too bad. Cable management is bad. I would say this is good, around average.
Yeah, if I'm being objective, it does look nice. I just prefer more color, but it is a good setup. So I think B is good.
Myth, we're giving you a B. Okay, next up is one of Bronte and I's favorite streamers, Emiru. Okay, iPhone tour, let's do it.
Got some books here. There's a
bunch of crap.
I use this on my face.
A bunch of crap off to the side.
This is face moisturizer, water bottle, safety pins, 2 keyboards.
What is going on here with the keyboard situation? I know a lot of streamers have dual PC setups. I don't think she's one of them, so I don't know why she has 2 keyboards with one barely on the desk. Typical gamer move.
What is she doing?
There's my mixer. I don't
What is that? Is it even, what is it sitting on?
actually have room for it. This is my mouse pad. It's a hard mouse pad.
Hey, you know what? She has room to move her mouse, which is better than half the ones we've seen so far. Okay, so even though we didn't get the best look at her setup, it looks like she has 3 monitors, which is nice. Some good keyboards, but overall just terrible desk management, like with the space, and cable management is awful, super, super messy. Yeah. Typical gamer.
I wish we could give her a higher score because she's one of our favorites, but it's not looking good.
It's a D. I'm sorry, Emmy, we're giving you a solid D.
Yeah.
Now moving on to one of the best FPS streamers I have ever seen in my life, iiTzTimmy.
My room, typical room.
The room's
all that
clean.
Good stuff. This is my setup that you can see. So typical setup we have here, double mouse. One's the cheating mouse, one's the regular mouse. You know, triple monitor setup as always.
Great setup, honestly.
Yeah, so not only
sick camera angle looking down.
I have the my desk can now go standing. So
yo,
so nice. If I want to play,
and the lights and everything move with it. This is what I want in my setup.
Nice.
I can.
Timmy, that is sick, man.
Play it while standing.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
The soup next to all the electronics is giving me anxiety.
I think, to be fair, he was doing this during like a subathon, so that's why he had the bed there and food, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this PC, way bigger than you need, but still cool, man. And he has some glow under both the PCs. I don't know what these shelves are.
Those are cool.
That's sick. But honestly, just a really simple and effective layout. And I appreciate people so much who just have a nice, clean, and functional layout. And this is it. Like, what more could you want? Like, obviously, I've seen much prettier setups, but he did try with a little bit of RGB lighting. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and give him an A. I don't think this is quite an S tier setup because I've seen some incredible setups in my life, but this is an A in my book. Now to end off this tier list, let's take a look at one more, FaZe Swagg.
This right here is my gaming setup where I'll be at, man, where I'll be streaming.
I like the gold.
So you got my plaques up here.
And the shelves with the plaques.
The dual PC setup, 3 monitors. This one is...
You know, that is the one thing that everyone was missing, was like nice things on the wall and like nice little personal like things that show off who you are, the things that you like. Nice touch there.
Got my nice Herman Miller chair. Fire.
Nice.
Fire chair. But yeah, Gold XLR, my controller.
Right in line with all the other Warzone streamers. They just must really hate having mouse space because they use controllers. But yeah, no mouse space here at all. No boom arm for the microphone. Go XLR on the mouse pad with a giant keyboard. Other than that though, like a nice dual PC setup and 3 monitors. You can't go wrong. The actual PCs themselves look fine, have a good camera.
I appreciate the background stuff, but the cable management is really just not good.
Again, this is one of those ones, I think, with a little bit of help. Like, nothing crazy, just push the stuff back, clean up the cables.
Yeah.
This would be a really sick setup, honestly.
I feel like if there wasn't all of the decoration and effort put into the background, this would be...
Oh, it'd be terrible.
Yeah, it would be really bad.
It would be terrible.
But that helps a lot.
But you know what? I think because there was effort put into this, I'm going to give it a better rating than the other people that had a messy desk. Swagg, I think I'm going to go ahead and give you a B. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
You get a B from us. Unfortunately, no S-tier setups for us today. Being a top streamer, you're pretty busy, and it's the least of your worries is having the sickest looking setup. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.